Hey gang, how's it going? Let's go riding today. So it's been about, God, I don't even know, my better part of a week since I've been out on the bike. It has been non-stop rain here. Oh, fog and visor. Hey, I fixed my fog and visor. Just unlock the thing, it unfogs. Yeah, it's been like a week of non-stop rain here, which I don't know if any of you know the area at all. Let's see, it was about just shy of 2 years ago. Boulder got hit by their century flood, and it was fucking scary. Let me tell you, we got real wet, lots of water. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I ended up driving home through a couple days of it, and that was the time that I felt the most like I was going to die. That was terrifying, but it got us yeah, a little bit of a start when it started raining and didn't quit for about 3 days there. We kind of thought we were flooding again. Matter of fact, the place I work, which is a homeless shelter, the city asked us to open during the day yesterday, so we did, thinking they were calling for up to 10 inches of snow. We got maybe an inch and a half. I woke up, sun was shining, a little bit of rain falling, but no big deal. It was about 42 degrees, so that was kind of a waste. For the record, we are not normally open during the day. We are an overnight shelter, but that's enough about my life. So you might notice my voice is a little different today. I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not, but I embarrassingly seem to have managed to hurt myself pulling the bike out of the garage. My back is just goddamn killing me right now, and it wasn't earlier today, and it has been ever since I moved the bike, so I'm blaming that. It's okay, I love you anyway, bike. But well, yeah, see, there's some flooding. But yeah, so I'm kind of hurting right now, I'll be honest. I may not be out for very long today as a result, and I'm not heading up to the hills again because of partially that, partially because I'm afraid of snow and gravel up there, because I think the rule this time of year is if we're getting rain, they're getting snow. And I don't want to ride in snow, especially on a twisty road. That shit is scary. Been there, done that. So we're going to go out east. I think we're going to Hygiene, unless my plan kind of changes last minute, which has been known to happen. But it's not the plan today. I'm planning on just doing it. I don't even know what I'm rambling about, but so you'll excuse me if my normally sultry voice is slightly less sultry, because I'm kind of forcing the words out through a lot of pain right now, which in all reality, I don't know. Should I be riding? Yeah, probably. I feel safe enough, so screw it. And it's a gorgeous day. It's like, you guys can't feel it. I wish you could. It's about 55, 60 degrees out again, and man, just the perfect day for riding. Not too hot, not too cold. Keep you cool without freezing you out. Don't need the hand grip warmers. Don't need the grip heaters, but could turn them on. I wouldn't mind them, and I might. We'll see. But I don't really have any particular topics to talk about today, so I'm just going to kind of ride and take the advice maybe of the one comment my videos have gotten so far, which is shut the fuck up. I'm not really going to do that, to be honest with you. Like I said, even when I'm riding around without a camera on my head, sorry if you saw my hand, I was just checking the camera, I was making some noise. But yeah, even when I'm not with a camera on my head, I talk to myself a lot. So I'm probably just going to keep rambling, but a lot of bikes out today. What's this guy, a KLR? Very nice. KLR that's a definitely like short-list bike for me. It's one of those just like go anywhere, do anything. Woo, there's some water in that creek today. Badass bike. Put oil and gas in it, it'll run until the day you die. You can kick it over in your garage just for a giggle. It's cool. But like I said, I'm not really much of an off-roader myself, so I feel like a bike like that would kind of be wasted on me. So we got Miss Versus here. She's doing great. Oh wow, my back is killing me. I don't blame the position on the bike. I still find this bike mighty comfortable. This is a pretty good corner right here. I feel like kind of a dick when I do it faster than this, but this is a good speed for it. Nice and fun, not stressful. Oh, that's not helping the flood situation at all. And a bit of traffic. And yeah, once again, I'm riding after I get off work, although today I actually stayed for my full time, which means it's kind of rush hour, but I don't really expect to run into a lot of traffic where we're going. Where we're going, we don't need traffic. We never need traffic, but we get it anyway, it seems. Boy, yeah, I'm almost glad it was raining this weekend. It was graduation weekend here at CU. It was an absolute nightmare trying to get through town over the last couple of days. I don't mind, I don't blame anybody. You want to come see your kid graduate college? By all means, please do that. Come, enjoy this lovely place. Just, you know, don't be a dick about it. And that's a pretty specific joke to some things I saw this weekend, but let's talk about road safety. That's what I was rambling about last time when I said, oh, I'm going to talk about that. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it until the next episode. So, this is a particularly topical time for that just because I almost got run over like twice on my way home from work, and that was in the car. My favorite was the kid who changed lanes into me, and then after fully completing his lane change, proceeded to do a head check to see, like, oh, let's check what kind of fucking chaos I might have caused behind me when I just checked lanes or changed lanes for no goddamn reason without looking. Fortunately, I was paying attention, so I dodged out of his way. Kind of forced me into a lane I didn't want to be in, but whatever, I'm a better driver than most people, so I just went around. No, I'm not kidding. I'm a better driver than most people, and I stand by that. That's okay, though. Not everybody's priority. But, yeah, road safety. So what have I done for the last 10 years that has kept me upright, alive, and safe on a motorcycle? 10 years. 8, 9 years, however the hell long it's been. I don't know anymore, and I don't care. It's been roughly a decade of riding a motorcycle. I gotta unlatch my visor. Wow, that's weird. I can hear my voice sounds different when I do that. I wonder if the mic does. This'll be a good test. Right now the visor's unlatched, just for myself to know what's going on. But yeah, you know, I don't consider myself exactly an authority on the topic or anything like that. I'm not an MSF instructor, though I've thought about getting certified so that I could teach MSF classes. I always thought that'd be pretty cool, and if nobody picked up on it yet, I am a huge fan of the MSF course, the Motorcycle Safety Foundation, or anything like it. Nobody should ever get on a motorcycle and just decide they're going to figure out how to ride it themselves. Please don't run me over, Mr. Person behind me. That's absurd. That is a badass car right there. What is that, 80s Corvette Stingray? Someone will know. I don't know as well as some people, but that's cool. Anyway. Kind of forgot what I was talking about, but... Oh, yeah, the idea that, like, some people just know how to ride a motorcycle because, I don't know, I'm a man or something, and clearly I must know how to operate a motorcycle. That's bullshit. Everyone should know it. Everyone does know it. And I really genuinely feel if you don't educate yourself and actually learn how to ride from somebody that knows how to ride, you're a fool, and you're asking for problems. The MSF course has, like, directly saved my life more times than I really care to count, because it scares the shit out of me. Yeah, so many little things that you just wouldn't think about that become, like, hardwired habit after enough time, but you wouldn't do them right if nobody ever told you about them. And that's the thing that freaks me out. I think this is the road I want to be on to get where I'm going, I think. We'll find out in a minute here. Yeah, it totally is. Birds! That would have hurt. But yeah, so what's my strategy been? Because I have so far been riding about 8 or 9 years, like I said. I've never come off the motorcycle. It's fallen over once. It was in my garage. This guy can hear me talking. But I wasn't on it, so I don't count that at all. Like I said, it broke the ball off the clutch lever, and that's kind of a what the fuck ever. Oh, hello. But, you want to go? I've done well, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying that just because it works for me, it'll work for everybody. I can tell you a lot about survivorship bias based on that. But what I do know is that there are some things that work and some things that don't. And the things that I've learned that don't work are high-vis colors. It doesn't matter what color you are. I got a bright green bike. How many people do you think don't see me? All the time. Happens. I got loud pipes on my SV. How many people don't see me on that? All the time. It happens. Kind of all of those standard loud pipes save lives. Most of those are nonsense. Give people an excuse to do what they want to do, and that's totally fine. If you want loud pipes on your motorcycle, by all means, you have them. I'm not going to judge you for it. I like the loud pipe on my SV. But what really counts is rider behavior, in my opinion. I admit I'm kind of rambling because I'm just filling empty space when I don't remember what I was talking about. But, you know, what you do, how you act, that's going to have the biggest impact on your road safety. I don't remember who. I heard another YouTuber talking about don't ride like a coward. Be a street soldier, I believe is the term he used. And it's not something I entirely agree with, but it's not something I disagree with either. I don't know. If you ride like you're afraid, hey, you know, people pick up on that. You do need to be assertive when you're on the road, like truly. Like, you need to take up space in the lane. You need to know what you're doing. You need to do it right. If you can do that, you'll be a lot better off. But the other thing about that is don't do crazy shit that you shouldn't. Well, how do I want to phrase this? So one of my biggest strategies has always been just be where cars would expect to see traffic. Be it another car or a bicycle, kind of, but you're not a bicycle, and so don't ride in bike lanes, is my opinion on it. Also, bear in mind, I live in Colorado, not California. We're not allowed to lane split here. That is not something I know anything about. I've never done it, and to be honest, It's one of those things I'm kind of glad we're not allowed to do because I don't want to be expected to do it. That shit looks really stressful. I know it's safer. It really is. Statistics say it's the safest way for traffic to flow because the worst place for a motorcycle to sit is in a line of traffic for no reason. Good way to get rear-ended. But it still scares the crap out of me riding that close proximity to the cars, riding in between lanes. But I don't ride on the shoulders. I don't pass people where you're not allowed to pass people. I don't put myself in a position where someone might look over, see me, and get startled, because bad shit tends to happen when drivers get startled. That's the other thing I know. And, you know, same goes for people on motorcycles. Try not to startle them. They won't appreciate that. And that all makes sense. Everybody's just kind of like that in life, but it's, you know, you have the advantage on a motorcycle of being able to go places that cars can't go. And there are definitely times where that is a major, major safety benefit. You know, if I really think something's going wrong at an intersection, if I'm just sitting there and I think I might get run over, I'll pull up on the sidewalk. I've done it. I've blown red lights because I thought the guy behind me wasn't going to be able to stop. You know, things like that. And there is something to be said for being able to do those things. I mean, you can run a red light and anything, but the amount of time it takes to enter and exit an intersection on a bike accelerating from 0 is a lot less than it is in a car. And so this specific time, I heard brakes lock up behind me. I was sitting at a traffic light. As soon as I heard the brakes lock, the traffic light had just turned from yellow to red as I was rocking back to a stop, and I just gunned it and dumped the clutch and ran through the intersection. And sure enough, looked back and there's a Ford Bronco roll into a stop pretty much where I was sitting. I can't say with certainty that it would have hit me, but I feel pretty confident that my blowing that red light literally saved my life that day. And so, like I said, yeah, this guy's got an e-cig for sure. There is some real benefit to being able to be quick, being able to be narrow, get out of the way. But at the same time, if you don't need to be doing those things, I really believe you're better off not doing anything unusual. Just, again, ride where people would expect to see traffic, because you don't want to catch people off guard. You don't want to surprise drivers. You don't want to make people deal with an unknown or unfamiliar situation when they may not know how to deal with it. I mean, we've all seen that. Drivers who get... And I am aware that was a shit corner, but the person behind me was making me kind of nervous, so I didn't want to drop as much speed as I should have. Which, yeah, talking about safety, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want to go slow in that corner because I'm an idiot. Actually, that was dumb, and if I thought there was traffic on the other side of the road, I probably would have turned a little harder, but there was also some gravel, so, hey, what are you going to do? I split the difference. But that's one of those things I'm talking about is... You know, I made that decision. It was the right decision, but had I been wrong, I might have paid for that dearly. You know, I had sight lines, so I was sure of it, but never do anything you're not positive of is the next lesson, kind of out of the blue, but I think I'll talk about that now. That's what I love about motorcycling, and actually driving too, for that matter. I am still, like, endlessly fascinated by operating a car. Yeah, motorcycles are more fun, but cars are still fun. I think my fun's still in my pocket, so that's good news. Oh, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah. Oh, decision making and making it fast. This is one of those few things I do in my life where it's like, I absolutely have to make a choice right now, and it absolutely has to be right. And there's something kind of entertaining about that. I mean, yeah, it can be stressful when it's something that's like truly life or death, which motorcycling, you know, Mom, plug your ears, it frequently is. But that's part of the thrill, you know. We're all adrenaline junkies to some degree or another, and if you ride a motorcycle, you're probably more of an adrenaline junkie than most, just because otherwise you've got no real business on a motorcycle. What are you doing if you're not having fun, as I've stated before? Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to shut the fuck up and ride for a minute, because this is a cool road with good views. So I'll point out the scenes. I have no idea what lake this is, for the record. But it's pretty. It is that. Alright, well, this episode's been kind of a non-starter. Thanks for watching, though. I think I'm going to split this one into two. I've been having trouble lately with if the video's too long, like I can't encode the thing, or I can't save it out of, yes, I admit it, I'm losing Windows Movie Maker, without, like, doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure if anyone knows what I'm talking about, they know what I'm doing, but I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about, and I kind of know what I'm doing. That was surprisingly rough. But yeah, so I think I'm going to try and make this one split up a little bit. I meant to mark the time when I got on the bike, but oh well. Oh, it feels good out here, let me tell you. I'm hoping we'll have less problems with the sun today. I did notice that the last video, as I kind of expected, was pretty washed out and had some bits of it where you could barely see. Which about that, here's a cry for help from anyone who ends up subscribed to me. I think I have 5 right now, which is the most subscribers I've ever had to anything ever, so thanks, gang. If anybody knows anything about video production, or encoding more specifically, when I take the video that's on this camera and put it on my computer, it looks totally lovely. It looks like more or less what you're seeing right now, or what I'm seeing right now. But when I encode it and upload it to YouTube, you get all these, what you might be seeing right here, artifacting, which I have a very, very base level understanding of what that actually means, but I know what it looks like, and I'm trying to get rid of it, and I really don't know how. And to be honest, I'm just changing settings in Handbrake, which is what I'm using to encode, at fucking random and hoping for the best. I mean, I know the basics. Higher bitrate tends to be better. 60 frames per second looks better than 30, but that's about where my knowledge ends. I turn on 40%. I love having the percents. So yeah, if anybody has any knowledge on that, if you're looking at this and you're like, man, if he would just do this one thing, it would look so much better, please tell me that, because I just don't know what that one thing is. I really genuinely don't, but if I did, I would totally do it. Woo, I'm cold. Shit, it just got a lot colder out this way. Blind intersection, nope. Woo, yeah, it's like downright chilly. Might have to take a little bit of a break when I get where I'm going before I turn around. But yeah, my plan is get where I'm going. It's called Hygiene, Colorado. Cool little, like, little town. And then maybe take a break there, drink a soda, jump back on the bike, and hit record and do episode like the next episode all in one day. And I'll just take a different way home. That'll be fun. Except that probably means highway riding, which I don't have an issue with highway riding. I just don't feel like that's really fun moto vlogging to watch. This corner, oh yeah. So I ride my bicycle out here a lot, or more accurately used to. It's about a 30-mile ride, so it used to be something I was much more capable of. I probably still could do it, but it would hurt. But this corner right here, right there, watched Harley Road King just totally low side and eat shit. And actually going around there, I got a little bit of a butt clincher moment. Just that corner is way, way, way sharper than it looks. They put the signs up, says recommends 15, but I mean, you know, nobody pays attention to that shit. And yeah, this guy paid for it. He just slid out hard. Bike ran into the fence. He was okay. I checked in with him real quick as I rode by. He said he was fine, just, you know, nothing bruised but the ego. And hey, you know what, buddy? That shit happens. You're brave enough to get on a motorcycle, which is more than a lot of people can say. There's no shame in falling off the fucking thing. I mean, yeah, it's better not to, but good for you for doing it. I hope you're back on it today. I hope you didn't give it up. Well, maybe. If it makes you happy, keep doing it. If not, don't do it. Oh, man. It is just gorgeous out today. I thought about doing a little bit of rain riding to get some video, and I actually did go out in it one day. But just for my own amusement, I didn't bring the camera along with me. Like I said, I don't know. It's just like too many extra variables added in for me to be all that comfortable. Boy, I really wish I knew what time we were at. I have no idea. You know what, though? By the time we get there, I think it'll be a good length. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Do you want half-hour videos, 15-minute videos, a little bit of everything? Do you want hour-long videos? Because a lot of the rides I'm going to do, I've been thinking about it already. Do I want to, like, edit out boring stuff, put together, pardon me, bourbon, a little something more, you know, presentable, or has gone through some conducting, I'll call it? Or do I just want to ride, chit-chat what I chit-chat about, and then post up the video and split it up into pieces? And I kind of like the latter for a couple of reasons, not least of which being I don't know that much about video editing, and I'm not that good at it. I could learn, it's not that big a deal, but the other side of it is, I don't know. Part of the joy of a motovlog to me when I'm watching them is just kind of seeing how people ride, not necessarily in a judgmental way, just I don't know how to define it. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this probably isn't the first motovlog you've seen, unless you're one of my several friends who have directed here, but there's something interesting about kind of just the, I don't know, everyday doldrums of riding. I mean, as much fun as it is, there are some negatives to it, and there's something about seeing all the parts of it, even the parts I don't intentionally want to show you, that I find interesting. And it gives me more of a reason not to do really stupid shit that I wouldn't want to post on the internet. So that's something. Wonder what that is. Like I said, I like this ride just because it's cool out here. Like, I think I see busted up cars here. I'm guessing Destruction Derby hobbyist, which is fucking awesome. I want to know that person and do that. But yeah, just farm country out here is pleasant. I mean, as you see, it's not like this road's a whole lot of fun or anything, but it's not unpleasant, and it sure is gorgeous. And unfortunately, once again, this video will look quite nice. Either part 2 or the latter half, depending on how I choose to do it, is going to be staring at the sun for a while, because I gotta make it back. Well, no, I guess I don't. I could just cut through Longmont, but that's kind of boring. I don't know. I'll ponder on it, but we might be staring at the sun again. We'll see. But I'm probably gonna end up going west again, which will just take me by work, which kind of bums me out, but oh well. Nah, it's fine. I like work. But I'm still planning on doing some canyon rides. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Oh, man. Oh, my back is fucking killing me. You know, it's not like it's real hard to get up and do them, but at the same time, it takes a little more preparation, takes a lot more time. And especially a day like today with my back hurt, there's no way I'm working that hard. But I think I'm going to pop into the general store here in Hygiene, buy myself something to drink. I'm just going to kill the camera during that time and I'll restart it, no big deal. Oh, Christ, that means I got to deal with the phone. Man, riding with all this shit strapped to you, like, I don't know what I detailed or not. This is Hygiene up here, by the way. But I got the separate microphone from the camera, because again, the way the camera is, I can't plug a mic into it. Long story short. So I just got my microphone plugged into my telephone, which is in my pocket, and I got the cable running underneath the cheek pads in the helmet, and then down on the inside of my leathers, and and I didn't really think about how fucking complicated that makes getting off the bike and taking a break, but no big deal. I'm gonna stop in here. I will see you guys in just a couple minutes, alright? Thanks for watching, gang. Either that or I'll see you in the next episode. I guess I don't really know, but either way, thanks for watching. I appreciate you riding with me, and I'll see you soon. Oh, baby bird in the road, no! Okay, gang, I'm here to rescue this baby bird. He's just sitting in the road. This just ain't right. See if you can see him. See him? He's adorable. Please don't kill me. Bird, come on. You don't want to be here. Whoop. Good enough. I saw him on my way in. It was like, oh no, that's a bad spot to be.